line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up. Finger to the sky and a green light shining bright. The only thing I have in mind is the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the VBR Racing Network, presented in part by W Energy. Code VBR24 at checkout. 10% off fuel at w.gg. Good evening, I'm the Pastor Michael Boland. As we welcome you live to the World Center of Racing, the birthplace of speed for the Interleague 500 Duels. This is a Peterson family duel race number 1 of 2 this week. Tomorrow night's going to be duel number 2, that's going to be the Apex Sim Racing Duels. Joining me tonight's going to be Anthony Calantoni. Anthony, how you doing out there today, bud? Indeed there, it's going to be a fun one indeed. So what are your keys to victory tonight so we can try to determine a winner tonight? Yeah, because if you get damage on those cars, you're pretty much not just starting in the front, you're starting in the back. You're not just starting, you're starting in the back too, because you have to repair that damage. It's in the real rules, if you get any damage in your duel race, no matter where you qualified, you go to the back.
Yeah, the good thing though with these Gen 7 cars, they're tough like tanks, so they could take a pretty good beating.
The only damage I know that you don't have to go to the back for is just some paint scuffs from all that bumping and banging they'll be doing from the bump draft and we'll be seeing tonight. And I can also say this. Another key to victory is we know it's going to happen. We just don't know when or where it's going to happen. But you got to get through the big one if you want to have a shot at come home in one piece today, maybe winning this thing.
I would say that's the biggest one right there.
Also, when it comes to the pit stops, no making mistakes, because the way it's looking tonight with the good group of guys here today, it's going to probably happen. These pit stops will probably happen under green.
I would put good money on that that we'll have at least one cycle of green flag stops. Hopefully everyone will make it through. The hardest thing here at Daytona is just trying not to lock the fronts up and trying to get to the pit road speed, and then just trying to get out and not loop it on the apron.
Indeed there. Well, I can also say this too. Another one of the biggest keys tonight is teamwork. Find who you work well with, because once that white flag is in the air and closing into that white flag lap, you're going to want to get with who you work well with. You got to try to get up front, because once that white flag is in the air, it's every driver for themselves.
That it is, and I know we got 3 different types of teams, leagues in these races now, and I'm sure it's going to be mixed in with both dual races. So it's going to be interesting to see the teamwork of each league during the race, but we're going to see who's going to leave people hanging at the end of it.
I can say Michael Strickland. You can look for Michael Strickland, Alex Thompson, and maybe John Hammond and some of the Chop Chop guys to work well together too. Same with the Sim 500 and every league that we got in here to work well together. But we also got to keep an eye on Cody Nagels and Kenny Real. These two are fast at plate tracks. I've called a bunch of races that they're in, and these two are up front a lot of the race, and Cody Nagels has snuck his way to in some of them too.
I never raced with Cody that much, but I've raced with Kenny a couple times already, and he is fast. It's going to be fun to watch. Watch these guys use the draft, use the air, and try and just last 60 laps here.
The good part is too, when you're the leader, you're burning the most fuel, because second, third, and fourth cars back, all you have to do is just run 3/4 to half throttle, and you're good.
That's with 60 laps and probably only 25 laps of fuel. That's going to be a big factor. Is just trying not to lead, and I know every driver, especially coming from a driver, you want to lead as much as you can.
Yeah, because I know, isn't there like certain prize on the line for most lap sled, or is that just for the main feature event?
I'm not too sure. I haven't read up on it. I know there's I'm pretty sure there's a little check, a little cash prize if you win the duel tonight. Um, we can look into that, see what we got here.
And yeah, yes we can. Well, folks, that's gonna do it for countdown. Do it for us right now as we step aside for today's pre-race ceremonies. You're at the World Center of Racing.
Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the Little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
We welcome back here live, Daytona International Speedway. I'm the pastor, Michael Bollinger, alongside again Anthony Calantoni. Pre-race ceremonies are wrapping up. Or Anthony, we did find out while we were doing pre-race ceremonies that it's $25 to the winner tonight.
Hey, that's still a great payday for sim racing, if I say so.
Yeah, it is a great payday for sim racing indeed. So with that in mind, how do you think these drivers are going to be running tonight?
Well, we're under the lights here at Daytona, so speeds are going to be up more than what we qualified in. We qualified in the heat of the day, so speeds are going to be up. Just for some odd reason, nighttime at Daytona, it's a whole different ball game. driving game, I guess you
Well,
want
if
to
you
say.
think about it, the speeds are gonna be up anyway, because it's not just one car at a time; it's 40 at a time right now. So speeds are gonna be way up.
Oh, it's going to be faster. If we don't have any trouble, which I doubt we're going to have, we're going to have some type of trouble. But these laps are going to click away so fast. We may see drivers make moves just to try and get through the field because of how fast paced this race may be.
So now the one game we do like to play here on BBR Racing Network, over under. Where the odds have us at 4 cautions. Now your guys' job is to pick, are we gonna have more over or under 4 cautions, and how many you think we're gonna have? I personally think we're gonna have maybe 1 or 2 cautions tonight. How about you, Anthony?
I'm going to have to go with the over, and I'm going to say we're going to have over 3.
Well, guys, it looks like we got someone else joining us in the booth now. Everyone's favorite race controller, the pastor of all the penguins, Mr. Pastor Penguin. How you doing, Penguin?
I'm doing all right. How are you, sir?
Doing pretty good.
Oh, wait, we don't have qualifying tonight. Shoot. Okay. I got to. But I'm gonna say over 4.
Well, you guys heard it from the pastor of all penguins, over 4, and now, racers, it is time for today's starting grid, presented by W Energy. Numbers. And now, your starting grid, presented by W Energy. On the pole, in the number 19, will be Tyler Dalton into his outside, and the number 38 will be Chad Coleman. Row number 2, the number 93 will be Kevin DeBrown, and the 13 of Vincent Grillo. Row number 3 in the 68, Trevor Ardsworth, and the 32 of Jacob Juhima. Row number 4 in the number 99 is going to be Kenny Wheel. And the 74, Brian Wortman. And the number 55, representing Chop Chop Racing, John Hammond. And who's outside in the number will be Michael Dirkland. Row number 11. Go ahead.
Oh, starting 11th is Joshua Barr in car 50, and starting 12th is Tanner Brown in car number 11.
Starting row number 7 and number 14 will be Joey Gatina, and the number 10 of Richard Baisley.
15th is David Charles. Starting 16th is
In row, starting 17th, rounding out your top 20 will be the 23 of Joe Hudson, Doug Roth in the 43, Logan Cogger in the 80, Steve Ritter in the 8621, Stoney Bitterfield in the 75, Brian Fiend in the 57, Andrew Davis in the 5, Nick Larson in the 82. The rest of your starters are on screen. As race fans, we are out of time here to do our starting grid, as it is time to go racing here on the VBR Racing Network yet again. Let's get ready to send them down to the green flag as the race fans are getting on their feet. They're making some noise, as this track has had hype all week. We had high hype at qualifying yesterday under the sun, hot summer sun in Florida, hot Daytona sun. Now we're under the lights, under the moon, as Kurt ready to make that left-hand turn down to pit lane with Michael Strickland up front, it's looking like. As it is time, race fans, to put that pedal to the metal. Let's get ready. Let's go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're underway in Daytona. Through the gates we go. We're underway. As you go thunder to turn number 1, out of the trioval. Michael Strickland, Brown, Barr, Barsley, Gatina, Retchen, top 6.
You see this bottom row here, they're all lined up. But these guys in the back here, who are about in 7th place, they're going to run them down.
You can also see too, a lot of these guys just trying to stick the gap, stick it where it fits, and try to do whatever they can to try to win this thing. As right now,
Some
Michael.
little movement there with the 99 and the 32, but they get it all straightened out.
Yeah, it looks like Michael Strickland is up front right now as well in this thing. Actually, no, that's Tyler Dalton up front, actually. I don't know why it's showing Michael Strickland up front. The whole tower's all messed up today.
And 32 is trying to work that outside lane with the help of the car behind him there. But Kevin DeBrown is all up in that bumper of Tyler Dalton, pushing him out ahead of these guys.
Here we go, guys. We're able to get our tower fixed. We just had to open and close and reopen our tower software here that we use. This is a Peterson Family Dual Race number 1. It's looking pretty interesting so far. What did you say?
It is. They're all behaving right now, which is about common. It's only lap 3 here of 60. P's and Q's just trying to ride out. Probably pit.
Well, also, it could also be, too, that a lot of these guys are unfamiliar with each other, so they're all trying to fill each other out, so when it comes time to make that third lane or make that push for the lead, they know who they want to try to work with, even if it's not their teammates, even if it's their manufacturer teammate, because there's also power in numbers when it comes to manufacturers.
Yes, there is. I'm noticing a lot of movement in each line with everyone pushing. And I saw in practice, guys are pushing each other. You gotta watch coming off the corners. If you're landing on the bumper, you can spin the guy out. So, just a lot of, we almost had a little block there with the 99 and 32.
And while we get the chance, here's today's pre-race information: 65% fuel, 2 sets of tires, 0 fast repairs, 60 laps, top 16 advanced. We have no green light checkers today. We're coming in at 78 degrees, 45% humidity, partly cloudy. 2.48 miles length in track, 2.5, we're going to round it up to, and a nice, cool 78 degrees on the track temperature.
Oh, that's a cool track. We're going to have speeds. We're already got speeds at 190 miles per hour just coming off the turn here, so we're going to be flying tonight.
That's kind of common here, so how about we go on board Mr. Mark Gretchen with a dashboard, and we'll also go on board with our onboard camera, our helmet cam, so you can see what these drivers see. And you see right now, just coming out about halfway down the backstretch to get up to about 193, 192 before they start getting ready for corner entry here. Or anything by just watching these guys right now. Who do you have your eye on to try to steal this thing when the time comes?
But if you want to steal it, you would I would say you would have to be the second place car, and make that move from off the turn 4. That's how you steal it. But you have to be careful because they're going to play the air game. They're going to play the side force game. It's happened to me. They pack air on the side of the car, and it just pulls you back. So there's going to be a lot of blocking at the end of this thing coming to the checkers.
But you guys can remember too, if that big one happens, it could be the 8th place car that could steal it. It could be the 20th place car that steals it. It's the first car through the big one has a chance at winning this thing when the big one strikes. So right now, it's still anybody's race.
Oh no, I think the safest place right now is
The safest place, I'd say, is nowhere when it comes to plate racing. As plate racing is some of the toughest, I'd say, some of the toughest racing there is. Because you gotta think about it. You're pretty much having your foot on the brakes. As soon as you see smoke, you're on that brake right away. Trying to get through it.
You got the 37500 guys there with the 93, 38. Which they pushed each other up the week there.
That's true there, and I got a funny story to tell you guys on how I went from dead last to 12th in just one turn at Talladega. It started off as a misshift on getting stuck in 5th gear on a restart. Ended up having to full throttle it when the big one struck on the last lap through 3 and 4. Without getting a scratch on my car either. Or touching anybody else. Now that's what you call cold trickle, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely.
One in a million move, probably, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
Because you had to do what you had to do. But DeBron, look at him to try to do something now. Is he looking like they're the biggest mover so far at plus 25 on the day so far? But Anthony, what's really gonna get me is when it comes to pit stops, how these guys are gonna all try to, how all these different teammates or leagues are gonna try to find each other and try to pit together.
Yeah, that's going to be we're going to see a lot probably jockey in there at the right before everyone's going to try and team up and group up at on the bottom lane there. So it may cause some confusion. We may have an incident, but once they find each other, they cross that whole apron there coming to pit road.
And either because you can't communicate to the guys next to you either with your hand like they can, like they can in the wheel racing to signal that you're pitting. You can't do that here.
We can't wave our hands, but we can talk to the other drivers, tell them that we're pitting. We do have a text chat in the race service. We do have some type of communication with the other guys, but all these team guys, they're going to be all in the channels together, just like how everyone, all the other teams in real life will communicate together.
Yeah, that is going to be true too. Now, what I think is going to be fun, interesting is when do you think we'll start? When do you think we'll see BC in 3 wide here?
3 wide? I not this early. We're only what is it? We're not even a quarter way through this yet, so we're almost. Not yet. Not until we're past halfway.
Well, if you think about it, this last Talladega race they had, like 3 laps in, they were already 3 wide.
Well, Talladega's a lot wider track than Daytona. It's when you race 3 wide, it's pretty sketchy. I've gone through it and I don't like it. Usually I just back out of it because usually 3 wide at Daytona doesn't end very well.
Neither does 4 wide at Talladega. Sometimes.
We got a little 3 wide back here with 14 at the bottom.
Looks like as we were talking about, it looks like now everyone's starting to single filing out now, starting to get maybe ready for this first cycle. Maybe that might be coming soon.
Yeah, definitely the inside is the line you want to be in. More cars lined up, not as organized as the top, with this little gap here mid-pack. But
now it can really be a killer for a lot of these teams when they pit together. Is if one driver makes a mistake on their pit stop, you're down a teammate. Like if 4 of y'all go in and one driver makes a mistake, you're now coming out with 3. You're not having a weaker tandem draft.
One speeding penalty can ruin your team draft.
Or your manufacturer teammates that pit with you. But the way this might play out, the way I've been seeing it a lot is not even just teammates, but you'll see like a bunch of Fords, Chevys, Toyotas pit with each other when you wouldn't really expect that when it comes to the wheel plate racing. You expect it to be all teammates and manufacturer teammates. Because the way I like to put it is, these Toyotas, especially when it comes to the trucks, they lock up better than and the Fords, they'll lock up better than the Chevys will because of the way their bumpers are designed. They're designed to lock up better than a bunch of these other, like here. The Fords and the Toyotas have more of a flatter nose, so it's gonna be a lot easier for them to link up with each other and bump draft than it'll be for these Chevys without dinging up that nose piece.
As you see, that top line is starting to get reorganized here. They're lining up. They're starting to make their headway back up here on the outside groove. Looks like they're using that little side force there, trying to get some side draft, picking the spots off one by one, making their way back up to the front.
Yeah, they are. Now the one car I do want to show you guys is the number 81 of Mark Jorgensen Jr. as he's running a special hood. As you see those three letters right there, yes, that is true. That is the VBR Racing Network car. As we are trying to get the VBR Racing Network car into the final to the big show. Because remember, top 16 advance, and the rest of these guys will go next Monday to the LCQ.
At Mark Jorgensen, he's 88 in Sim 500 League, so I apologize if I mispronounced him in the wrong car. I'm used to seeing him in 88, not the 81.
The 88 belongs to Michael Striker Strickland right now. Right now, I think it's anybody's race right now. Because if you really think about it,
yeah, we're 16 here of 60. We got a lot of racing to go here.
Indeed, and now when it comes to the big show, that's gonna be the one that you really want to be ready for, because that's gonna be about 3.5, 4 hours of racing right there alone.
Yeah, and I mean, just thinking about, I believe it's February 8th, or February 7th. I think
I don't think they're gonna be doing it on February 8th, because that's when the biggest football game. That's when the second biggest football game is gonna be happening this year.
Their actual races, and I'm looking here, especially to start the year. Kind of starts the sim your league season off and whatnot.
Now last year, I started my sim year off right. First race in the sim year for me, in my sim for last year, I started it off right. And I'll get into that story. It was a league, just a normal league race. One of my better career ones. Not only did I start up front at Bristol, I beat the whole field by a mile and a half. If that says something. Cool. How many laps down I put the second and third place cars. Well, I wasn't even expecting to win, but because I did what we all don't ever want to do at Bristol. As soon as that green flag comes out, I put the pedal to the metal. And still walked away with the win. Well, De Brown right now, he's using the most fuel right now. I can say, how you see these drivers swerving like that too, it's not just because they're getting loose, it's because they're trying to get air to that radiator every second they can, even if it's like a second or two. That second or two, though, can mean a difference in saving your race.
I know Kevin. I know he's 3/4 throttle in the lead there, so he's definitely doing some type of fuel saving mode. If I know Kevin as well as I do.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that Chad Coleman, I think that might be that looks like a red banner. You know what that red banner reminds me of that's on that Chad Coleman? I think that might be a Coca-Cola series banner.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not a Coke banner, it was our playoff banner. Chad's gonna have to update that to the Interleague 500.
I can see that now. But you guys can agree with me how I thought it was, because that's what the Coca-Cola banner would look like.
as you see here, this outside line's worked up to second. They're working on Chad Coleman. They're going for the lead here. They doing a lot of pushing here, and we have a new leader here at the line.
Yeah, we do. That's going to be Kenny Reel yet again. Kenny Reel doing what he does best, but we also can't count out Biggert, Nick Larson, Michael Strickland, Ryan Went, John Hammond, Josh Barr, Joey Katina. Any of these drivers could still win this thing. But you want to have position. So if that final caution does come out, and you can get through it, you're there when you're there able to take the checker flag first. Oh, we got some lap traffic in the way. This is gonna be really interesting to see what happens here.
Looks like he's staying out of the way.
Even though he can make everyone else go around him, which we've all seen that before too, and it caused a big wreck. But like we've been saying, we preach this all the time at plate tracks. You want to have friends and be in position, because you can have a chance to steal one. If the wreck happens coming to the white flag, which is most common when we see the big one happen, you want to be there ready to steal it when it comes time. Get through the wreck first and steal the win. Looks like we have a couple drivers out already, possibly. No, we don't have drivers out, but we have drivers laps down already. Alex Thompson is one of them. Something's probably happened to these guys early. Well, they're just being patient. What would you say?
No, we're gonna look into this. Looks like something may have happened and we missed it.
More than likely, probably like a major checkup, or something, because it looks like they do have damage on. Alex Thompson does have some spun-in nose damage too. He has a big dimple in his nose, and his hood's bent up a little bit. This goes to show you, you can't catch everything when you're broadcasting a plate race. You're not going to catch everything. Now, I think it's going to be interesting here because we should be seeing some pit stops here in the next, 4 to 5 laps from now? Maybe 5 to 10, Anthony?
I would say within the next 5, probably, yeah.
Well, looks like we got a taker already. A solo taker. Looks like that was Colby Peterson all on his own. Colby Peterson's going a lap down. Now, that's unknown who that was that just pitted. That shows.
Looks like that was Brian Wortman coming to pit road. That's usually typical Brian fashion.
By himself.
Yeah, he likes to stay out of the trouble.
That's actually pretty smart, though, because if the caution comes out right now, he'd have the better chances that we claiming the lead when everyone else goes in.
All right, here we go.
We got some of the Sim 500 guys now, too.
Yep, Chad Coleman and Kevin. Oh, looks like Kevin completely may have botched pit road. I'm not sure, though. It looked fast, but we'll see if he's got speed coming.
Well, here comes Jorgensen inside now, which means he's probably looking to pit here pretty soon now, too, because it looks like also all the Chop Shop guys might be on the inside now, too. Getting ready for something. I don't be surprised if Tyler Dalton tries to run this thing dry. Try to bank on a caution.
I would have thought that Tyler would have pitted with Chad and Kevin.
Well, this is getting interesting already. Multiple sets of pit stops already. And guess what, guys? We got another one tomorrow night. It's probably be just as crazy as this one, too. Then next week, we have the last chance qualifier.
Looks like Kevin DeBrown was sitting on pit road, so it looks like he had a time and penalty for speeding.
Oh, that's what we were talking about earlier, too. When you have to pit on the green, you got to execute. Oh, we had almost some trouble right there. One of them got 3 wide. They had some slight contact, but they keep it green. Here comes some more takers. Jorgensen coming in. Chop Shop guys coming in.
Oh, Joey just got rear-ended. Oh, no. Oh, he just got hit. Oh, we got big trouble on pit road here.
Let's take a look at what happened. Presented by W Energy. This is what we're talking about. You want to execute with it. You want to let the people know that are ahead of you, too, that you're pitting. Oh! Major contact. They keep it green. Like, Kenny Reel's the new race leader right now, as well. Here comes everybody else! The 89 in the grass! They save it!
It's been a while since I've seen this much chaos going in pit road. Usually it's all tamed.
Small portions at a time, but when you're racing like this, you gotta pit on the green, you want to try to get in and out as quick as you can, so you should be seeing Tyler just gas only, but no, we're seeing some guys taking gas and tires and fuel, so how can that mean a difference on a green flag pit stop here at these behemoths of a track, especially when you're pitting with your team? That probably ruined a bunch of pit strategies out there with a bunch of these teams, don't you think, taking tires like that?
Taking tires, no, I don't think so. With how long it takes to fuel the car up, just taking tires is usually you just take the tires because it takes X amount of seconds for you to how much fuel you're going to take. So they're going to have to fill it up, so it would have took 12, 13 seconds to fill the car up. So you just usually just take the 4 tires with it because of the time.
I tend to normally try to take my tires at the end. I try to take my tires under caution if I can. Because why am I going to take tires on the green and ruin pitting with the people I'm pitting it with if they're only taking fuel too? Because then that would put me losing that. Put me losing the lead pack and put me losing going a lap down.
Well, as you can see here with all the pit stops, the green flag stop issues, Tyler Dalton has cycled up to the lead here, and at least he's got that lap down car to draft off of, so at least he's not burning all his fuel here.
A lap down car too, you gotta look at it too. That lap down car also has a nose dimple as well, so that could also be slowing that lead pack down too a little bit. So Tyler Dalton might want to eventually think about going around him and trying to get fat and try to start running away with this race.
As we just cross halfway here, we have another half of this dual race to go, and we already had a lot. Let's see what happens in the next 30.
And you there? Because I was looking at the roster, our lineup for tomorrow, Anthony. It looks like tomorrow might be a different story by looking at the lineup.
Yeah, there's some good hitters in that second dual race, so I'm gonna have to get my hands full and get up on the wheel and try and hold my position.
Now, we've probably talked about this already, but as a driver, what's going through your mind as you're racing this in this race right now? What's going through your mind as you're racing these plate tracks?
What I just try and think of is pay attention to what's in front of you, pay attention to the mirror, what's coming behind you. Always try and you gotta keep an eye out for your teammates. Gotta see what they're doing. We're usually talking to each other if we're going to make a move somewhere. So, and then once you just click the laps off, stay out of trouble. It's just try and work together till the end. And if you get there to make the move for the win, just go for the win.
Tyler Dalton got to make a decision here. Does he stay out in front, leading this thing with the draft off of a lap down car? Or does he go up top and lead a lane without having the draft? Because the guy leading the inside lane right now does have some damage on his nose, so that can be slowing down the inside lane a little bit too.
If it was me, I would stay where he's at right now. Once you see them, like if Jorgensen gets up next to he just got body slammed, Jorgensen, by the 05. So that just broke up a lot of momentum there. So that's going to slow that inside that 4-car pack down a little bit. But once they get all lined up here, they should get going again.
And either we also can't cut out Nate Biggert. He likes to start shotgun of the field. He always finds himself inside the top 10 when this thing's done. Sometime, and most of the time in the top 5.
That's a good driver. He's starting shotgun and he worked his way. He's all the way up to second right now. I mean, it's a good job done by him.
Trust me, Anthony. I have to watch him do that every Tuesday and Saturday. Start shotgun and finish in the front. Out my windshield, I should say.
So what these drivers also need to think about is they don't have to win this race. You just have to finish in the top 10. Race on the 7th. So really the race is going to be for 16th, not really for the win. I mean, yeah, you're racing for the win, money, but the main thing is finishing in the top 10.
Now, why would you not want to try to win this thing, Anthony, when you're racing when there's a prize on the line of $25 for the winner tonight?
I would absolutely go for the money. You know, I'm a degenerate gambler. No, I'm kidding. If you're in position for the win, yeah, absolutely go for the win. But if you're just, you're not going to win, I would just hold your spot and just try and stay in the top 16.
I agree on that a little bit. That way we can keep your car in one piece for the big show come the 7th. It's one day before the big game, am I right?
We're gonna have a show to put on.
Now, for coverage of the main event, live coverage of the main event will be on Signature Esports. You can find them on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Tomorrow's dual race live right here on BBR Racing Network. The last chance qualifier live right here on BBR Racing Network. Wednesday night we'll be back here live tomorrow night for duel number 2. Then Wednesday night.
We got a wreck. We got a wreck.
Oh,
wreck on the short shoot.
Caution's out. Well, race fans, it's time to go to what we like to call the VBR. What happened replay.